Hello and welcome back to my channel, Kay's Creations 928 Professional Holiday Design. Today is July 25th, 2020, and I have so much in store for you today on this video. First, we'll start with an unboxing. You guys know how much I love getting things from Michaels. Well, I ordered some goodies and they finally arrived, and I was very, very pleased. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my Facebook page, Kay's Creations 928. This month for Christmas in July, I'm hosting a giveaway to celebrate my page hitting 5,000 likes and followers. This Winter Wonderland themed door swag is full of bling, frosted pine cones, snow flocked green tips, and many other special details, such as this very beautiful soft and snowy fur ribbon. How gorgeous is that? It's not too late to enter, so head on over to Facebook, Kay's Creations 928, click on the link, and join in. Alright, let's start with this unboxing. Alright, I'm really excited. You guys know how much I love Michaels and all of their beautiful products. Their ribbon and florals, to me, are my favorite. As you can see, I'm using my handy box cutter, which is pink, just like all of my tools. I don't know if you have noticed from some of my previous videos that I also use a pink tape measure when I'm showing you guys how to measure your ribbon and things like that. All right, let's see what's inside. Of course, first is your information packet that lists the details of your box. All right, check out this really gorgeous satin wired deep purple ribbon. I believe this ribbon is 4 inches wide. I can't wait to use that on one of my projects. As you can see, I ordered 2 of those. I think that's really going to look good for fall, maybe Halloween, even a little Christmas. All right, now check out these really gorgeous hydrangeas. I got 2 in cream and 1 in a very bright, beautiful red. You guys, they are so thick and full, and they feel so soft. I tell you, Michaels really has it going on in the floral department. Next up, I ordered about 3 of these floral bunches. They are deep violet or purple. I tried to match them up with this ribbon as close as possible, but I ordered them for a particular project that I have in mind, and I wanted to order some just in case later on in the fall they aren't available. Next up is this really soft and dainty blush ribbon. I know the project I ordered this for, and you guys, I can't wait to use it. This is some really nice ribbon. If you look closely, it has sort of a shimmer to it, but it's really nice. I also ordered 2 of these as well. So that's it for our unboxing. Check this out. There was one that was unraveled in the box, but I don't believe any ribbon is missing. It may have just happened during shipping. But let's look at this. This is going to make a beautiful bow. Do you see the shimmer? Look at that detail. Even on camera, it just glows. But I'm telling you guys, in person, this ribbon is so beautiful. Once again, just taking an overlook at some of the things I ordered. The creams and purples and blush really can be used all. Now, something I love to do before I start on any bow or wreath or swag is to get the room going with a little bit of ambiance. One of the things I like to do is burn a candle, and I tell you what, these candles from Michaels are the best. This is the Comforting line, and this one I'm burning today is coconut milk and lemongrass. And let me tell you something, it is absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get this lit and we'll get started with this video. Today we'll be working on a 6-loop bow. And you guys, I hope you're ready for this because this bow will be a little bit different from what we have been using just one piece of ribbon. We're gonna actually be adding 2 pieces to create this look. The items you will need today will be your measuring tape or cutting mat, your choice of ribbon, floral wire, a hair clip, fabric shears, and wire cutters, just in case. Let's get started. I began by measuring out 2 different lengths of ribbon. My first length was 27 inches and the second length was 37 inches. I'll tell you why later on. But like I told you before, we're going to be using 2 separate pieces to create this 6-loop bow. We wanted to have a thick and full look with 2 tails and 6 gorgeous loops. As you can see here, I've taken the piece that I cut 37 inches and folded that in half. We'll start off as we usually do with our tail. I'm going to smooth out my ribbon. I do this once or twice just to make sure it's straight. All right. Now we're going to take our shortest length, which will be the 27-inch ribbon, and start out by making your first loop. This loop is approximately 3 inches to 4 inches wide. As you notice, I'm fluffing as I go and pinching in the center. Next, I'm going to twist my ribbon to make sure that the right side is facing up, and then I will start my second loop. Now, starting at the gather, I'm going to pull the length of the ribbon and create that second loop. We will have what we learned in the first video, a 2-loop bow. If you guys have been watching, you remember this. Now we're going to pinch again because we're going to continue. Remember last time we made the 4-loop bow? All right. Notice how I showed you that trick to make sure that they're the same exact size. Don't worry, you can watch these videos as many times as you want, and when you get the hang of it, you can eyeball it like myself. All right, see how I took my fingers there to make sure that both of my loops are the same size. You want them to be even. Now, we have 2 tails at this point. Notice these frayed ends? Don't worry, I'm going to teach you guys a trick, or a bonus lesson as I call it, at the end of this video. Now, we're going to continue on. Let's make our 3rd loop. All right, pinch and gather. Okay, making sure that that is also the same size. Notice how now we have 3. Okay, keeping our ribbon with the decorative side facing up. Now we're going to make our 4th loop. So we're going to just take this end. Make sure you tuck it right behind the rest of those gathers. Don't worry. I know by now you're saying, wait a minute, we don't have enough ribbon left to have 2 long tails. Well, that's exactly why we're going to try this method. I want to show you guys something. All right, so you will end up with first 4-loop bow and only 1 tail. But don't worry, if you notice some of my projects, my bows that are all hand tied seem to have a very full look, and the ribbons seem to almost flow in a layered look. You're going to learn how to achieve that right now. So I'm going to use this hair clip, all right, just to hold this in place, and I'm going to set this one to the side for later. Next, you're going to take your short piece of ribbon and begin a 2-loop bow. Now I'm going to eyeball it, but this tail is the same length as the other tail from the 4-loop bow we just made. So start off by making 1 loop here, pinch and gather in the center. All right, once again, twisting and fluffing as needed and making sure to keep that ribbon with the right side facing up. And now we're just going to take the rest of that ribbon, connect that short side. Notice how it, once again, this side is short. We're going to make sure to pinch and gather and tuck right behind where we have before. Now, you have a 2-loop bow and 1 tail. All right. Next, I'm going to get a piece of floral wire. Don't worry, if you guys need to know about how long to cut your floral wire, be sure to check out video number 1 or video number 2. Now, I'm going to take my floral wire and twist it about 3 to 4 times just to secure this 2-loop bow. Now, I'm going to get our 4-loop bow and simply attach the 2-loop bow on top of that one. I'm going to carefully remove the hair clip, still gathering and still pinching that 4-loop bow. Next, I'm going to sit that 2-loop bow right on top of there. We'll end up with 6 big, beautiful loops and 2 tails. Of course, you can create a 6-loop bow by just using 1 length of ribbon and continuing on each side with your loops. But by using this method, which is one of my favorites, it gives the bow a much fuller, dramatic effect by almost creating a type of waterfall with the loops as well as with your tails. Now, let's go back over and count our loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How cute is this? All right, remember I told you I was going to teach you something to do with those frayed ends of your ribbon. I cut my ribbon in many different ways, sometimes at an angle, sometimes straight across, and sometimes I love to make these really, really gorgeous chevrons. What you're going to do is grab the end of your ribbon, fold it in half, making sure that the right side is down or on the outside, and make sure that your wired ends or the sides are facing up, and cut at a 90-degree angle. The part you cut off should be in a perfect triangle when you're finished. When you open it up, you'll have a really, really beautiful chevron, or what some people call a dovetail. That just gives such a very cute and polished look to your ribbon. And like I said, you don't have to do this. I just wanted to add this tip. Let's show you again. Grab your ribbon, fold it directly in half, making sure that the right side or decorative side of your ribbon is facing outwards, making sure that your wired ends or the ends in general are facing up, and take your fabric shears and cut at a 90-degree angle. Once again, you should have a perfect triangle after you have cut it. And there's your beautiful chevron. Or, like I said, many people call these dovetails. All right, now look at that. Doesn't that look so full, beautiful, and classy? Well, that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I sure enjoyed having you, and thank you again for visiting Kay's Creations 928. If you enjoyed this video, please be kind and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. And to keep up with all my videos and updates, make sure you subscribe. I really, really enjoyed having you here. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure you enter that contest on Facebook, all right? And always remember, to make a friend, you must first be a friend.